Morning, guys. It's an old term, you hear me say it every now and then. Be careful what you ask for when it comes to Malays, Dutchies, these high drive dogs, because a lot of people that get them don't have a clue what they're getting into. And that's one of these dogs has been bred very high echelon breeding with a dog by the name of Devil, Hanspeg Devil. And this dog's got some excellent bloodlines, but his owner also is a person that has a full-time job and doesn't have the experience that he should. I would have been working with this puppy at 8 weeks and been molding and shaping with imprinting and doing all kinds of things with him. And he has not. And the dog's been a little bit of a madman in the kennel and with no control. And then he comes home, he lets the dog outlet a lot of behaviors towards ripping and pulling on things, ropes, that sort of thing, and trying to expend some of this energy. And that's where the dog's head's at. He's a madman. This dog is all that and then some. And he's the type of dog that's why people bring me certain dogs, because there's very few that can handle a dog like this. Believe me, he is something else. So that being the case, I just wanted to show you something. I went out in the backyard and we've got these big old yards that we've got, and I let him have some freedom. Come on, good boy, Simba, Simba, good boy. This dog's name is Simba. He's 5 months old. And I got a BRN number for him and everything else, but he's fell in love with that tire. And watch what right now I put him on a pinch right now because I didn't want to have a lack of control. But normally when I come out, I just put him on that choke chain and I'm letting him kind of drag me around. So I'm going to start changing some things and getting a lot of control factor on him so that he starts to learn to do what he needs to do. And consistency and patterns and all that kind of thing to really pull him in, because he's got so much potential. A dog like this, I love a dog like this, but at the same time, the general public shouldn't have one. I'll be honest with you. He's even got a tattoo in the ear. Nice. All right. Yep. Good boy. Good. Good boy. He fell in love with this tire, and you can't get him to let go of this tire once he gets it. So I'm going to use food right now. But usually I have him on this, and this flat collar, whatever. He ain't letting go of it. This dog's a maniac. He's something else. Yeah, I know, I see you. So I'm going to try to use food right now, see if that works. Otherwise, I have to gag him off the bite because he won't let go of it otherwise. But a madman. All right, Simba. Let's see if I can film this and do this with 4 hands. Simba, out. Good. There you go. Out. Good. Yeah, drag him away from it and get him off of it instead of trying to fight him off of it. Yep. Good boy. Good. Good boy, Simba. He's a maniac. He's a maniac. Yes, he is. He's a maniac. So food is my good boy. He's a food monster too. Very food driven. So, hey, you out, out, good, out, good. That's my boy. Good. All right, nope. Come on, and then get him away from it because you're not going to get him to stop. He is something else. Good boy, Simba. Come on, let's go. Come on. So behaviors like this with a high drive dog like this, well, all he wants to do, but this is probably because his owner imprinted him like this by letting him be a madman on things like ropes. And you see the dogs hanging off of things online. They see all these videos online and they think, oh, cool. And they outlet these behaviors. And it's not what you want. I try to tell people all the time, hey, easy, that these dogs have it in their genetics. You don't have to friggin' go crazy on it because you're going to end up with more than you need to know what to do with. People are so susceptible to watching things on film. Even the kids, they're watching each other on film and they think that's the way to train a dog, luring and doing behaviors in the luring, and most of them have no clue of all the nuances that go into really building a good companion dog and a well-developed animal. Good boy, Simba, good. 5-month-old, lifting his tail, real high tail like that. He's a very special dog, but he's a special dog to somebody like me. And not so special as somebody that's just a couch potato and coming home and wants a pet. This is not a pet. I tell people all the time that these are not pets. These are working dogs, been bred for a purpose, and they don't belong in a layman's hands. And getting Malinois in the wrong hands is only a recipe for a disaster that ends up being where the dog's the one that suffers. He ends up going to the pound and get put down because of the lack of knowledge of people that don't know what the heck they're doing. So, all right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training with Simba.